Hello everyone, welcome to part 7 of this Introduction to Revit series. My name is Mr. Vosters. I'm a high school tech ed and engineering teacher, and in this video we'll continue adding doors to our house. So in the previous video we added windows and doors. We even added this garage door over here, and in this video we'll be adding the interior doors of the house. So it should be relatively straightforward. We will have to modify some of the existing door types in Revit, but that should be pretty straightforward for us. No real curveballs in this video. So a lot of it will just be me kind of setting up those doors and then going around and placing a bunch of them. So let's jump right in. Let's start on the first floor. Just like with our exterior doors, we're going to find them in the door, button up here in the architecture tab. And then we want to select a 2-panel door. If I pull up the house, we can just look at some of the doors. They're all very similar. We can see here you can kind of see it. There's a better example. It's just a 2-panel door with the black metal handle. I don't think there's a whole lot of strange doors in here. There's a couple openings which we'll have to add. This is the sitting room on the second floor, kind of as part of the primary bedroom. There's also an opening here to get to this kind of hallway that leads you to the bathroom and the walk-in closet. There's some pocket doors in the area I was just talking about. So this is the walk-in closet. It's got a pocket door, and then the bathroom actually also has a pocket door. As we go throughout the rest of the house, this area that's like the office, I think this is a glass panel door, so we'll try to add something like that there. Actually, now that I'm looking at it in this picture, I think that is just a 5-panel door. So maybe I'll put a 5-panel door if I can find one. Otherwise, we can make that one glass. That's what I was planning to do, but maybe we can pivot. There's should be like a pantry door here. It looks full size here, but on the floor plan it looks kind of smaller. We'll see what we can fit into our Revit model because we don't have a lot of space here for a full size door just because we traced the floor plan. So we may need to go back and do that one a little bit smaller than what it is in real life. And that's about it. Okay, so let's put that away. And then again, let's go back to our door menu. In the drop down, we're going to want to select, we have it. I don't think we have it loaded. So let's go to modify place door up here and then go to load family. From the Imperial library, again, if it doesn't take you to here immediately, you can click this little folder. It should. Once you click there, find the doors folder and then look in residential. We're looking for single 2-panel wood. That's going to be pretty good for us. You could maybe use one of these later for that office area. But for right now, we're just going to use this single 2-panel wood door. We'll click open. We're going to use for these 2-panel doors, let's see, I think we're just going to need 20 by 84. Sorry, 16 by 84. We'll use that for the linen closet and the pantry. And then we'll use a 30 by 84. So you'll have to hold down the shift key not the shift key. You'll want to hold down the control key as you click to select both of these. See how both of them are blacked out? If you press the control key down as you click on all the different ones you want, and then click OK, it should load all of those in. Sorry, lights went out on me. So from here, we can see right away, these doors are like a cherry finish, so we'll have to modify that. So let's start with our 30. I didn't want 36 by 84. I wanted 30 by 84, so I kind of goofed there. So let's go back, single 2-panel wood, open, and then look for 30 by 84. Okay, there we go. So then 30 by 84 we'll do first. So click on that one, go to edit type, And then we're going to duplicate it, and we're just going to rename this one 30 by 84 white, because we're going to change the finish. So right here inside this properties menu, you can see materials and finishes. It's got the panel material as cherry. We're just going to change that to a white clad. So if you hit that little square kind of on the right side of this field, it should bring up this menu where you can type white. And I'm just going to select white clad. I'll do that for the frame, the trim, and the panel. And this is where it gets a little bit repetitive. We'll have to do this a few times, but it's relatively quick once you get the hang of it. You just type white, double click on clad white. The door handle we could change to be like that black sort of finish, if I could spell. Let's do black steel, appliance steel black. Double click that, click apply, okay. Now any door that we place, as long as we've got that one that we just created selected, it should make it. So when you're placing doors, remember if you want to switch the direction, you can just hit the space bar on your keyboard. So you can kind of hover your mouse on the side of the wall you want it on, but then if you want to flip it like that, you just hit the space bar. So you want to put the door opening against a wall if you can. So I'm going to kind of do that. I'll just go around first floor, placing as many of these as I can until we get to one that's a bit different. Okay, let's check here. I think we might be able to actually fit this on the wall. Let's try it. I think that'll work. Let's just use the 30 by 84 there. That way it'll match our real house pretty well. Okay, we do have a door going down the stairs here. That looks like it's swinging outwards, just like that. And then we've got a bunch of doors swinging out over here. We've got a little closet door here. I think that's most of them. We've already got our exterior door. Got our garage door. Okay, that's pretty much all of them except for this one here and the sliding closet doors there. So let's do those. For the doors over here, we're going to do a 20 by 84. Let's just make those glass. Let's see here. It's not a double pocket. It's not double sliding. It's also not that. We don't want an exterior door. There might be a better one out here. Let's see. Is there anything in commercial we could use? Probably not. No. Sorry, let's go back to residential. Let's just use these ones. And we're going to select 20 by 84. Oh, these are double doors. So let's do, is there a 40 by 84? I don't think so. Let's just choose 60 by 84 and see if we can change that width. So from here, go to edit type. We're going to need to change the size. So duplicate it. And we're also going to have to change the color. So let's rename that to white. Let's change the color real quick. And that's going to be black for the handle. And then down here we should see width. So let's change that. We want it to be 40 inches. So that would be what, 3 feet, 4 inches. Height can stay at 7. Let's click apply. And then as we try to place this, it looks about the right size. These are swinging inwards. So that's good there. And then we'll do some sliding doors over here. Let's find those. So inside residential, we're looking for double sliding 2-panel wood. Click open. And then for this one, let's do 60 by 84 and see how that looks. That looks about the right width. Look how it's almost too big already with the 60 by 84. So from here, we can select our finish, and we're just going to change all these to white. They really made the interior of this house very white. Could benefit from some color, but we're going to try to stay true to the design. So click apply. I did kind of mess up and forgot to duplicate this one. It's not the end of the world, but you should make a habit of that so that if I already had some cherry sliding doors in my design, it would have changed all of those to white now, which you generally don't want to do. So there's our sliding doors. And if you do want to take a look at any of these things, you can create what's called a section. So I'm going to hit escape a couple times to get out of the door menu. And then from view, I'm just going to select up here section. And if I kind of drag that to where I want, make sure the arrows are facing the way that you want the camera to kind of be looking. Hit escape to get out of that. And then if you scroll down in your project browser, you should see section 2, which is the one I just created. And this is actually kind of a view of your doors that we just placed. So if I go to like a shaded view, it looks like it's black and white because there's just no color in this house. But if we went to textures, maybe we'll see a little bit. Let's save it. Still not a lot. You can see the concrete now a little better. Let's go to realistic. Yeah, now we do get to see a little bit of, it's still no color. We do get to see kind of like the shadows behind the glass panels and stuff. All right, let's get out of the section view and go back to L1. So let's just do a triple check. We've got all the doors I think that we need. Yeah. Let's move on to L2, so our second floor. And we're going to go back to architecture, door. Now let's just throw in all of our 30 by 84 white doors right away. So we've got one here. We've got one down here. Primary. We've got none at the top of the stairs. We've got one in this bedroom 3. One for bedroom 2. There's a pocket door here, pocket door here. This bathroom does have a door. Let's see, any other ones? We also have this bathroom, which unfortunately, this is where I messed up again. So let's just add a wall here real quick. This one was using a 5-inch partition. Let's just do that real quick. Okay, that's better. Now we can add a door. So going into the bathroom, there's that little door. It looks like there's a pocket door here. So we'll go ahead and add that in a bit. We can add our linen closet door. That was our 16. If we go back to door, that was our 16 by 84. So we're going to duplicate that one. Once my menu comes up, edit type, duplicate, white. So we're going to change all of these to clad white. We'll change the hardware to black. Okay, there's our linen closet. Let's add our sliding doors to the closets. So that was sliding 2-panel wood. And again, I forgot to rename it and make a copy that was for white. So please go ahead and do that on yours. This one looks like it's a little smaller. So we may have to make a smaller version of this sliding door. And I think that's that. Okay. Let's make a slightly smaller. How wide is this? So if you go up and click the measure, you should be able to get a measurement on that. So it looks like it's 4'7", 4'6.5", roughly. So let's do some quick math. That'd be 48 plus 6, so 54 inches. So let's make it slightly smaller. Go back to door. Let's load in a new sliding door. Double sliding 2-panel. And 48 by 84 is probably what we want. So go up to 48 by 84. We're going to edit the type just as we have before, make that white. Just like before. Again, this is where it gets kind of boring, just updating all these. I wish there was a way to do it faster. If there is, let me know in the comments. But I'm just changing. There's probably some way to like copy the material and finish to other door sizes, but I haven't learned that yet. We do have a pocket door here, so we've got a pocket door here, here, and I think that's it. So those 3 pocket doors, we can add those. So go back to door. We're gonna have to load a family. And I think this one right here, single pocket 2-panel wood, should do the trick. For those, we're gonna use a 30 by 84. So it matches with the rest of our doors. We're gonna have to edit the type again. You guessed it. We're gonna make it white. These all start off as cherry as well. And if you want to save yourself some typing, I've kind of been not realizing clad white is right below cherry. So you can save yourself a little time just clicking on that. Okay, so now that we've got our pocket door, there's going to be, wait, let me make sure I've got it selected. There we go. One side of it is going to have like the part where the pocket is going to be on one side of it. So you want the pocket to be on the correct portion of the wall. It looks like, I'm trying to see it for this one. Let me delete that real quick. It looks like the pocket kind of goes here. The opening is here. So let's go back to door and then just position it here. And then once you've placed it, you should see where that pocket is. And if you need to flip it, just hit this little double arrow. Make sure it's not like sticking out of a wall or something. So let's do that again here. Go back to door. Let's try to get it right even with the other one. We're pretty close. And then this one, we're going to have to switch it. So find that double arrow, flip it. And then we have one up here. Architecture, door. There you go. For this one, the pocket can really be on either side. It looks like in our drawing, it's on the other side here. Oh, maybe not. It's hard to tell. Those walls in the way. Okay, then we have to add our openings here in this kind of little mini hallway. So let's go ahead and add those. I think we find those under door, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll have to load a family, go out of the residential folder, and yeah, it's just going to be inside the door menu where you see opening. So click open for that. And that opening, let's make it 36 by 84. Let's just leave it as the default. Go ahead and kind of position it where you want. Click to place, and then let's try to line this one up with the other right there. Actually, it might be better to just kind of center this one. And there's some good ways to do that. So if we're looking at our opening here and we wanted to center it, you could select go to the annotate tab. So if you were in modify, you'll have to go over to annotate, add an aligned dimension here. So just kind of click on one of the side walls, hover over the opening, and then when it highlights like blue in the middle, click, and then go over to the other side of the wall. And then you can just kind of place those dimensions. So we can see we're not centered because we've got 2 feet to the center on one side, 2 feet 4 to the center on the other. And from here, if you click escape, click on that dimension, there should be like a little EQ button. That's going to make those two equal. So if I undo that, we'll see that door does kind of shift as I redo it. So before you exit out of anything, before we kind of finish this, make sure it does say EQ here. We could do the same on the other side, although it's a little bit funkier because of this weird wall I've got going on there. So I'm just going to leave that one for now. All right, I think that's it for our interior door. So thanks for watching the video. Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video where we will be doing our roof. So once we have the roof, it'll really start to look like our design here. Okay. Again, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.